Good morning, I'm Ray.
I'm Aaron.
As a family, hey, don't kick the table. My name is Ray.
We already did this part. I'm Aaron.
I forgot what I wanted to say. As a family, we travel a lot. In addition, we have a lot of adventures. We have food adventures, outdoor adventures. We want to take videos to share our stories.
Yeah, we also have indoor adventures.
Yes, you're right. So why don't we talk about our most recent adventure to
Portugal.
Where did we go in Portugal?
We went to Lisbon. We went to Vera, aka a town. We went to Sintra and
Argov.
yeah, and I think they're all towns.
Yes. So what's your favorite?
My favorite is Lisbon.
Okay, tell me what you like about Lisbon.
I like the Geronimo's monastery. I like the castle on the hilltop, the second best.
Tell me more about monastery. What you like about it?
There's like a big square space
Inside.
in the monastery
Yeah.
inside. Well, not in like the dormitories and rooms, but like, you know, where there's a square in the middle. I like that part. And
Yes, I
I
think
like-
it's very beautiful, right? It's large, it's grand.
yeah.
It has beautiful carvings, and that part is where you might need to buy a ticket inside, but I think it's worth it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Then tell me more about the castle on the hill.
The castle on the hill. The best. My favorite is.
The view. I love the view. What about you?
I like it, but I forget what's inside.
There's some
so
cannons.
Daddy's gonna tell you what's inside.
All right. Lisbon is a very hilly city. Amalfi district in particular, there's cobblestone. You always go up and down the stairs, and on top of the hill, there's tons of beautiful views, and they look good in the morning. They look good in the evening, and as well as during the day. That castle is one of the better places with better views, right?
Yeah.
In Lisbon, we also went to a lot of museums and palaces. I think in particular, we went to the Aquarium. We went to the palace, we went to the tile museum, we also went to National Pantheon.
Pantheon. It's
What?
National Pantheon.
Okay. What is your favorite?
My favorite was the aquarium because there was like a shark
There's
and
more than one shark.
there was sharks
Okay.
and baby sharks and like huge fish and there was like this place, the Amazon rainforest, where we saw otters and.
Do you think that's your favorite aquarium in the world?
Nope.
What's your favorite?
The one in Australia.
Except we didn't go to one.
We did.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's a really good aquarium. It's rated #1 attraction on TripAdvisor in Lisbon. I think it's one of the better aquarium for sure, worth going, but I wouldn't say it's the best in the world that, but it's nevertheless, it's a really good one for family, right? Then what about the Tile Museum? Remember the Tile Museum?
The Tile Museum, no offense, but it was pretty boring for me. But Daddy really liked it.
I mean, Lisbon, Portugal in particular, has a lot of buildings full of tiles. I think it's very beautiful. That's one of the reasons we went to the Tile Museum. Probably it's not that interesting for kids.
Yeah.
But you can touch the tile.
Yeah.
Is it super boring or just kind of boring?
Kind of boring.
Okay, so it's not too bad. We also went to the palace. Remember that?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I like the National Pantheon better.
So do you remember anything about the palace?
I honestly do not know.
It's okay. It's probably not boring, but not fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like many other palaces in Europe. It's beautiful, has some of nice room, nice furnitures, but nothing special, I guess.
Yeah, but Daddy took a lot of videos in the throne room if you go there.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about National Pantheon. What do you like about it?
I like the stairs and the terrace.
The the terrace on top of the building where you can see the beautiful view. What about inside? What inside the Nathan Cathedral? The nice city. I thought that was pretty fantastic.
It's not the Naspian Pantheon, it's the National Pantheon.
Okay, grammar Nazi.
So
let's talk about Sintra. Where did we go in Sintra?
So we went to Penna Palace and Moorish Castle. My favorite was Penna Palace, and now it's Daddy's turn to talk.
What you like about Penna Palace?
I like the inside better because there are games and descriptions, and Daddy obviously liked the outside because there are views, and now it's Daddy's turn to talk.
Yeah, it's the outside has incredible view. The palace is sitting on top of a very nice mountain with beautiful color and design. It's probably one of the best palace we've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Would you still want to go inside of the castle if you need to wait in line for an hour?
1 hour?
Some people wait for an hour.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. We only had to wait for like 10 minutes.
That's why we get there early. So a tip for you is to really go there early, and when you go there, go to Penna Palace first. That tends to be the most crowded, right?
And also take the trail instead of the bus because the bus takes a lot.
Take the trail to Moorish Castle, which take a few minutes. If you wait for the bus, it may be 20 minutes
take
wait.
the trail.
So, what about Moorish Castle? What do you like about it?
I like the square things surrounded by outposts, and then I like the outposts.
Because it's like something they use for battle. There's a hole you can peek out, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Moorish Castle because it's big and grand with fantastic view on top. Also reminds me of Great Wall, so it's quite spectacular. And from Moorish Castle, you can actually walk to, instead of taking bus, you can actually walk to the town of Sintra, which is about a mile, less than a mile. So it's 15 minutes walk. If you wait for the bus again, it's gonna be 20 minutes wait, and it's downhill, so it's quite easy. Do you like we went to a national palace within Sintra. Do you like that?
Is that the one that we the one that we ate snacks then went
on the
to
stair?
The palace? Is that the one?
Yes. That's all you remember about that palace. So we should call that like a snack on the stairs palace.
Yeah.
So I guess you're not very interested in that palace, right?
Yeah, I ain't.
You ain't? Ah.
That's the word, Daddy.
Okay. The
parents are not educated.
Personally, I think it's a beautiful palace, but it's not that much special compared to the other palaces we saw in Portugal or in Europe. Apparently, Aaron is not very interested, so you probably can tell like how much your children may be interested in it. To wrap up today's video, I'd like to share you 2 travel tips for family to Lisbon. The first is that if you have multiple days to spend at Lisbon, I won't recommend you to stay at downtown Lisbon. Downtown Lisbon is a nice area with a lot of things to see. However, if you have multiple days, you'll be going to Sintra, you'll be going to Berlin, or the eastern side of the city where the aquarium and the science museums are. So instead of staying in downtown, you can go a little bit further in the middle. That's much cheaper. You can get more space, which is great for the family. If you average 3 to 4 days, the travel time will balance out. The second thing is that use Uber. Lisbon has pretty good public transportation, but if you have 4 people, the economics of using Uber is fantastic. And plus, Uber there is much more cheaper. One particular example is that if you go to Sintra, going from a hotel to Penna Palace, it's about 20 to 22 euros. But if you want to use train, which is good by the way, you need to go to the train station, which is a bus or the Uber, then train station to Sintra train station. Then from Sintra train station, you need to take the bus to the Penna Palace. If you add them up, it's probably going to cost you somewhere between 15 to 18 euros, which is not that much cheaper, and it's going to take you at least an hour more time. So use Uber, especially if you want to go to Sintra.
Thanks for watching our video. If you like it, please leave a comment or subscribe.